right. Okay, the sound is better. We need to check camera. All right, guys. So I've decided to go live for 90 days. I love challenges. Do not let me stop that challenge. Okay, do not allow me to give up. Uh, what's the title of this one? Is how I make money to travel. Could YouTube still fund my retirement? I'm not giving up. We all know, right? I'm gonna have a video coming up tonight. That will go more in details about my plan. But right now, I've decided to go live every morning, 6 a.m. So this is why my voice is deep, because I haven't. You're the first people that I talk to. I did that before and then I gave up. And I'm preparing myself to do an audit, no edit challenge. And I don't know, some of you may remember this small YouTuber club. Let me see. Okay. T-shirt. And I do 6 a.m. because there's nobody. The reason is I want to get comfortable doing lives. Anyway, can YouTube still be part of my early retirement plan? That's the question I'm going to answer here. Okay. Because I know by now all of you have heard about YouTube doubling the watch hour, right? To 8,000 watch hours. So after the panic, like I've been here for 3 years, okay? You can't do that to me. After that, you come down to your senses, and we all on YouTube because we love creating. A lot of us are, I don't know, are people that love to create. Um, a lot of introverted, etc., introverted people, and so my current watch hour is 2,400, right? And you know that when you've been here for that long, your hours roll back, so you have to play catch up. But we got this, okay? We're not giving up. Um, so when I read that about the watch hours doubling, my stomach like stopped, like a lot of you. I was like, okay, I quit. Okay, they can't do that to us, etc. But whatever. It's their business, and we love being here. Somebody won't be on YouTube for 3 years like I've been on this channel and not get monetized. And yesterday, the communication, I had a live. I have a live every Sunday at 3 p.m. UK time. You guys come and join me there. And I had the most amazing young woman yesterday. She gave me such a compliment. She's like, "You are the woman that I want to become. This is me, later on in the future." And that statement, touched me so much, because we're sitting here with our two views or three views, and we feel like we're not doing enough. We feel like we're not touching people because we are a small creators, and we only have 30 views or 20 views or whatever. Our videos don't become viral. We think we're not doing enough. We do. You'd never know who's behind the computer, on the other side and watching you. So when she gave me that, she gave me permission to continue, to not give up. Okay. So my plan here, I came on YouTube not just because I wanted to share my whatever I know, okay, my wisdom, my and create a legacy as well for my kids, for my grandkids, etc. Right? But also because I was hoping like it would be part of my retirement. Okay. So, and the other thing that I'm testing here is that nowadays, us Gen Xers, we rely a lot on what's the name? The AI. Am I able to communicate without counting on AI to make sure that what I'm saying is perfect? Right. So that's what I'm going to be testing during those 90 days. So now that everything come down, we know that, well, that's what YouTube is doing. I needed to make a plan to how can I still have YouTube as a way to retire early. Okay. But I think a lot of us, and which I understand, we were focusing solely on AdSense. Okay. But we all know that there's so many different ways that we can use YouTube to our advantage. So that's what I'm going to be talking about here. Okay. So for me, I do think that yes, okay, um, YouTube still can help us to have a little bit of extra income, can help us with our business outside of YouTube. So it can definitely be part of me retiring early in 2 years' time. So, all right, it's important to understand that YouTube is bigger than AdSense. It really is. It's the most nowadays. I don't know for you. We used to go on Google, normal Google, right? The search engine to check for something that we're looking for. Today, I go on YouTube when I'm looking for something to have the answer there. Guys, hot flashes, okay? We're just gonna be real here. They're saying YouTube want people to be authentic. That's what we're doing. So that's the mindset shift that I'm gonna do, and to see YouTube for what it is. Okay, YouTube is the most important free tool that we can use to our advantage to get leads for our businesses outside of YouTube. And this should show us as well because YouTube is allowed, because it's their business, we use it for free, to change the rules whenever they want, right? So if we only relying on YouTube alone, we're dead. Okay, so we cannot just rely on YouTube. So I want to talk about the many ways, okay, that you guys know already, but what I am going to do to continue using YouTube. Number one already is like that I'm not giving up. I will continue posting videos here on YouTube, and I will do my very best until the 31st of January. Okay, but for me, my goal is to be monetized by December. Okay, and I see that I have a message. Just a second. Hey, Jess, how are you? Hey, hi. Hi, relax with Melissa. Melissa, hey, how are you doing? I'm okay. I'm okay. I've decided to redo the lives. I want to be comfortable doing lives. So, and after the announce of YouTube and the panic, I'm just reframing things and seeing how I can, still have YouTube as a way to supplement my early retirement, not as the only stream of income, but part of it. So, my plan here, the three ways I want to use YouTube on the channel is with sponsorship. I've received many of them already, even though I have like a channel that's have has hardly like 1,000. I think I have 1,400 subscribers. I already received a lot of deals, but it's very difficult to understand which one are true, which one are fake. That's where I am, but I need to pay more attention to them and learn how to not only seek for deals, but also to read through the many that we receive. And because there's a way there um, to earn money, okay? So brand don't necessarily just care about whether you are in the partner program or not. They don't. One of my friend Kim just got like a not a promotion, just got a deal with um let me see. Good on you. Lives can be scary. They are. This is why I'm doing them at 6 a.m. in the morning. So when there's not a lot of people, and it defied the purpose, right? You still want to have views, people watching, but until I get comfortable, then I move it to a time where there's more people. So a friend of mine actually got a brand deal, and the channel has hardly doesn't even have 500 subscribers. She barely have enough watch hour to make it before the monetization, the time, the 1st of February, when the doubling the watch hour requirement to be in the partner program. But she had a brand deal, and a good one, okay? Because brand don't care if they see that you have an audience. It's we who, because of social media, we feel like we need to have thousands of people watching us to make an impact. That's not true. And I think a lot of brands knows it, and a lot of brands, reach out to even smaller creator. So for me, I will read more into it. Until now, I really ignore the brand deal because I felt that, yeah, I didn't know how to sell myself. I didn't know what to ask, etc. So I'm gonna work on this, on the sponsors, on the brand deal, and see how I can use my platform on YouTube to get brand deal and get paid. Uh, Thanks to being here on YouTube. Okay, that's one of the things. So whether it's the 4,000 subscriber or 8,000 subscriber, sorry, 4,008 watch hour, 8,000 watch hour, it doesn't really it doesn't really determine whether a brand will come to you or not. So really, that's something that we can play and use into our advantage right now. The other thing is, as I was saying earlier, use YouTube as a marketing engine. I have a business outside of YouTube that I'm trying to grow, but I don't advertise it enough on YouTube, not the right way anyway. And this announce of YouTube gave me like a kick in the butt to wake up and do something about it. So that's the big one for me, because the business that I'm really trying to develop, it's my network marketing business in travel. I know this will scare a lot of people, but I think I'm gonna spend more time working with YouTube to create leads for that business. Okay, so my channel doesn't have to be monetized for that. I can already do these, and I ignore that. I think I focus a lot more in just creating for the pleasure of creating, but not with a clear strategy about other things. And that's the wake up call that YouTube is giving us. I think we need to thank YouTube, okay, for that at least. Yeah, it's frustrating what they're doing because we can't even make it to 4,000 watch hours, right? So 8,000 is just crazy. But at least without that announce, I will still be just there doing my videos without really um, paying attention to other ways and where I can make more money using YouTube as my free marketing you know tool. So this is what I'm gonna start doing now. And for my travel business also, I'm creating digital product, and then in the future, I'm sure I'm going to have other things that I will be able to to sell, and YouTube is here for that. So it's important to think of YouTube less like a paycheck, receiving the AdSense. Guys, I have a second channel that is monetized, so I know very well what I'm talking about when I even when you monetize, you will be shocked that it doesn't matter. You don't earn a lot of money. YouTube, for small channels like ours, even being monetized barely gives you enough to pay a week of grocery. Okay. For some people, you even have to wait for 3 months before getting your first check, simply because in the UK, YouTube will pay you when you reach 70 pounds, and I think for the people in the US is £100. I'm not too sure. But it's not AdSense is not all. I'm not saying that we need to look down at the money that YouTube will give us in AdSense, but it's not all. It's not really a big deal, because many people think they reach the monetization, right? They got the 4,000 watch hour and 1,000 subscribers, and this is it. They made it. No, it's not true. Okay, you be disappointed that videos will earn you pennies, right? You need to actually have like viral videos or video that earn you a lot of views every time you post to really make a living out of AdSense, or be Mr. What's his name? Mr. Beat? Yeah, the biggest YouTuber. Okay. Or have like those big channels with 100,000 subscribers to make it. So that's the plan. And the other thing is, in order to use YouTube like your billboard, right? Your advertisement billboard is to make sure that we building an audience. This is something that I've been working on for a very long time, but we need to be clear in who we're talking. That's the thing that you can't talk to everybody because otherwise you talk to nobody. On the channel, I don't say it enough, but I'm talking to women over 50, and you need to create trust. You need to put yourself out there. That's what I'm doing, being here, doing live, connecting directly with people, and those people will eventually get to know you, trust you, and these may become your client later for your business outside of YouTube. And as I said, we cannot count on YouTube to to be our only source of income. Otherwise, it's crazy, right? Because as you know, it goes up and down. So, and so I want to talk to you about my other channel, okay? And I have my other channel as an example because this channel is not monetized, but my French channel is. And I have about 11,400 subscribers there. But even with that, guys, I don't earn that much money. But most month, not most month, every month, I have at least 100 pound, at least. If I post once a week and my channel, my videos are around 1,000 views, I earn consistently 100 pounds per month, which is not bad because 100 pounds today with this economy is not bad at all, right? It's not going to make me rich. It's not going to be what can make me retire early, but it can be part of it because those 100 pounds will help me do buy my grocery. It's a deposit for travel, something, right? And you can pay bills. So that's why I say when these big YouTubers are like, oh, it's not all about AdSense. You don't need to be monetized to be on YouTube, blah, blah, blah. You can make money other ways. Yeah. But being on the YouTube partner program, it's also very important to me. It's something that I want to reach because I know, uh, having my other channel, that whatever AdSense pay us, still something that help us in every month, right? And when you want to retire early, that can be the retirement money. Those 100 pounds could be going in a saving account for later on, right? So um I understand that we all frustrated because it has been a goal for a lot of us. I'm part of these people that are saying I'm not just here because I want to be on YouTube just to share. Yes, that's part of it, but I want the channel to be monetized. It's one of my goals. So I'm gonna do everything that I can until the until January to make sure that I make it happen. So let me just quickly check the messages. Hey, Melissa, brilliant way to build lead. Exactly. It's I think it's underused. I don't know if you use it. It's really underused by us small YouTubers because we focus so much on AdSense. And I say we because I focus solely on doing my videos when I could really use uh YouTube as part of the getting the leads to my business. And the most important thing, yeah, I keep forgetting, is creating lead magnet. I don't know if you have one, Melissa. The thing is, we're all sitting here on YouTube and we have maybe 1,400 subscribers, or maybe you only have 500 or 300. Imagine a mailing list with that many people. I see a lot of channel being closed, deleted, because YouTube will change the rules, you know, as we go. The more people will be on YouTube, the more they're gonna have to change it to keep the money in their pocket and not pay all of us because there's too many of us here. So if from today YouTube decide to stop, the smaller creator to earn on YouTube or even to have a channel, what would you do? You would have lost all those connections that you have. So I've been saying that for 3 years. I've been on YouTube for even more than 3 years now. This channel will come to 3 years, but my other channel, but I still don't have a lead magnet. I've been talking about that. I took even classes to create a lead magnet, but I still don't have one really that I promote all the time, to make sure that I have a mailing list where I can use that mailing list to promote my business outside of YouTube. So these are the things that I'm gonna work on. And I this I get to check every 2 to 3 months, but just over the threshold. Exactly, right? Melissa, people think that when they get monetized, this is it. Okay. We're gonna make money and be rich. That's not true. Unless you are these people that come on YouTube and then they have 3 videos and they're viral and they have millions of views and it pays them a lot of money. And unless you one of those people, it's gonna be exactly this. 2 to 3 months, to reach the threshold, and then you get paid maybe $70 or $100 every 2 to 3 months, right? So it's important to really uh, take what it's important to see the positive on everything that's happening. And the fact that YouTube made that decision for us, right, need to make us understand that we don't control what's happening on YouTube. And if like me, okay, if you're not the people that are not here to get monetized, fine, that don't need an extra income through YouTube, fine for them. But for those of us who are here because we also want to make money on YouTube, we really need to open our eyes and use everything that YouTube is offering to us free. Okay, we can advertise for free. I see a lot of big businesses using the platform as a way to market the product. That's what we should be doing. There's nothing wrong with it. The right people that need your product will contact you, and that's what I need to do. um is the potential of being more that I love. I love that. Definitely, definitely. I have some email through Substack and Coffee, but not many. I am going to start a newsletter soon. Exactly. That's a great point, Melissa, because I also want to do a newsletter. And the newsletter is really easy today with the AI, by the way. You know, it's just like an episode that you take the transcript, and YouTube give us the transcript anyway, put it on AI, in the AI, and like create me a newsletter with that. And it's as easy as that. You put some picture there and you have your newsletter, but at least through the newsletter you can collect some emails and create a business outside of YouTube. So tomorrow, if your YouTube channel get banned or whatever, you still have these people to you still can connect with your audience. So it's very important to not just betting your entire retirement on YouTube, okay? And that was never my plan. It's just been part of it. And so, what's important for me is to now use YouTube, as I said, for my travel business and my digital product. I'm still working on them, on some digital product that I can sell through YouTube. Okay. So, and not, we need several stream of income, as we all know. Okay. We cannot bet just on one, even when you have a job. Okay. Today, a job, I got fired. I got let go, okay, of my job a few months ago. The day when I finished my day, the company called me and like, okay, it's your last day today with no warning, right? And so even when you have like a conventional job, you cannot just bet on one stream of income because the world is crazy anyway, the way it is. From one day to another, you can be let go and you have to face the fact that, well, you have bills to pay. So that's the wake up call we got with YouTube. That's what I got from YouTube anyway. So yeah, and it also reminds us that we a lot of us here run away from the 9 to 5, right? And now we're treating YouTube as a job. I myself, I'm a perfectionist in the sense where in my video I do too much. Okay. And the proof is like it didn't pay off after 3 years, despite the days that I spent creating a video, it doesn't pay off. So what I'm gonna try from now on is 100% authenticity on YouTube, meaning that I make a lot of mistake when I talk. English is not my language. Okay. So very, I have to be very careful when I talk to not make mistakes. On the top of that, I'm dyslexic, which means sometimes I will pronounce a word that's not even existing. I create my own word. And there's another thing is sometimes is my brain is not fast enough for my mouth or something like that. It doesn't connect. Okay. And I make something that is completely, I see red and I will say it's black, right? Or if I'm thinking of something. So, but it doesn't matter. That's who I am. And we have to stop trying to be things perfectly because it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And I need to find a way to do YouTube the easiest way, right? Because it doesn't matter all the effort, all the very nice video that I'm making, it doesn't pay off. And often you will see those people that get monetized in 2 days, okay, and have billions of views. And when you go and watch the video is just blah. There's nothing there. The person is just there sitting or walking, and it's not even that the message is so revolutionary because nothing is. Everything is just like repurpose things that everything have been said in the world, right? We all saying things just differently, but essentially the same thing. But these people, they don't give a right? They're authentic. They just go out there and just say whatever they have to say. And this is very important. Right now I'm talking off script, okay? And this is where your true personality shows, because before that I wanted to use my list. I have a list right now on StreamYard. I have a script that I wanted to use, but I'm like, we also have been using so much I'm going off topic, guys. We have been using so much AI that a lot of us are unable to use their brain now to talk without feeling uncomfortable because we want things to look so perfect. Has it paid off until now? It hasn't. It hasn't, because we're still here trying to get monetized, to that race to get monetized. So my goal in that race of getting monetized before January 31st, for me, I'm betting on December. In December, because I know by January I'll be too stressed out. So I'm hoping that by December, I get monetized. But I want to do it the easy way. This is why I'm starting these lives where I will come and talk, and I want to be able to talk off topic, not off topic, but having a topic, but not using AI to script what I'm saying. Bullet point aren't wrong, because otherwise the head goes everywhere, and then I may be doing that to tell you one thing, right? But I want to take easy, do things the easiest way on YouTube, and a video shouldn't take me 5 days to edit, right? I want to be able, like on this live, to say something and then post it. That's why, by the way, guys, coming in November with a friend of mine, Kim, we're gonna do the no edit challenge. This was the best challenge I did on YouTube. We did for 1 month in November, where we were not editing videos, but we were posting every day. So you can still use the AI to give you a topic of what you're talking about every day, but you don't use a script, and you just start filming on that topic for 10 minutes max. That will be me, 10 minutes max. And then you post it. You don't edit it, you don't do a thumbnail, you may put a text, and that's it. That's what I'm going to do. And funny enough is this time when we did that, it was not perfect at all. I had a lot of mistake. Because you couldn't edit anything. Those video made a lot of not a lot of view, but we connected a lot. My channel was growing at that time more than when I'm trying to have so many polished stuff on the channel. Yeah, let me just quickly check your message, Melissa. That's okay. That's okay. I have arthritis, so and I was doing customer service and chat, and I couldn't type as fast. So they fired me. And even now, I have such a flare up. So I cannot work anymore on the computer because except doing my YouTube stuff because I do that on my own pace because I cannot be fast enough due to my hand hurting. Um, um, I am sure you have many languages in your head too. I struggle with words and the only thing speaking is exactly. Oh my goodness. Yes. The more languages you speak, sometimes you're like, which is that? You know? Or sometimes I will watch something on television or I mean television on YouTube and I can't remember which language I'm listening to, right? Because the gymnastic in my head with all the languages. But I chose to have that channel in English, although it's not my main language. And to be honest, at first I thought because most people in using YouTube speak English, it will help my channel. But actually, it's the opposite. There's a lot more competition in English. Whereas my French channel grew faster because the topic that I'm using and French is not that spoken all over the world, right? So, yeah, anyway guys, so it's important to work now on you know using YouTube for what it is, and we're gonna do our best to get to the monetization and get the 4,000 watch hours. But for that we have to be present on YouTube. So I'm gonna come live every morning here to talk about the subject, and my plan is to come to a point where I don't need a prompt or I don't need to rely on AI to for my subject. I have to trust myself that my English is strong enough to have a conversation without using AI. To be honest with you, AI is amazing, but I want to move away from it. I want to move away from it to be able to connect better with my audience. Because although I have 1,400 subscribers, I have a core audience of maybe 30 people that are there and come and communicate with me, with whom I can connect. So this is what I want, something that I want to build. Um, right, because I think we need more honesty. I used to do my thumbnail with AI. I hate them now. Okay, I want to change. I think I want more people today want connection, want authenticity. Like I don't know for you guys, I'm a Gen Xer, okay? I'm 53. I don't know how many videos that I watched, and I'm like, yeah, I tell my kid, yeah, there's that new singer that I really love, or that new TikToker, or blah blah blah. And my kids are like, are you aware that this is AI? No, and I was not, because today is very difficult to say what's AI and what's not. So this is where I want to move um, forward with, and yeah. So I think I've been posting enough on YouTube, but I need to change the way I'm doing things to make sure that the plan to get monetized work. So now I want to tell you quickly about my new plan before I say goodbye. Is that for the next few months, right now, if you see what's written here, I've called it 90 days to change my life. Okay, I love challenges, guys. So there's not only that challenge, there's a working challenge that goes with that. But the challenge when it comes to YouTube is that I'm going to make sure that I'm present on YouTube daily for 90 days. And I'm hoping within these 90 days, I can reach monetization. So I will be live every day, maybe not as long as that. It could be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, depend on the connection with the audience. And I will be posting 3 to 4 videos long form. One of them will be a new video, one of them will be like my footage from my trips. I have so many footage that I could be posting for the next 2 years because they sit on my cards, my SD card, and I don't edit them because it's stressful to edit a vlog. Uh, I will use also repurpose videos. Guys, you know those videos that sit on here as a live, you can repurpose them. A friend of mine told me about that, Vicky. She's seen other people on YouTube who will post a video as a live and then repurpose them as a long form. I have not done it that way, right? Usually I will try to change the video and do too much, and I'm still doing it. So nowadays, that's what I will be doing. I'm working right now at repurposing all my lives and post them. The other thing also is that I will be taking old videos because I've been here for 3 years. So I have videos that are like in 2024 and so on, to take those videos that worked well, repurpose them, you know, private the old version, and I've checked the analytic first to see if are people still watching the video. There's some video for a year or two nobody went there, so I private them and I re-upload them with a new thumbnail, sometime a new intro and outro. But the goal is within 30 minutes or 1 hour max, I should have be done with repurposing that video. It's video that should not take me a lot of time to do. And this is part of my way of working smarter on YouTube and not harder, because often I'm working harder, you know. My goal is to not spend over an hour editing a video. It may not be true for everything, but like I managed to edit 2 vlogs yesterday, and that's a win for me. It takes me days to edit a vlog because I'm trying to make it too complicated. Now what I do is I check the time, you know, the time stamp on each clips, how they're right, and I align them the same way I filmed them. And I just write a narrative with text, and I put some music there, and that's it. Okay, and it's simple but it's fine, because whatever I've done before didn't work. Okay, that's why I'm still sitting here. So repurpose the old content. I'm trying to check my list here because otherwise I won't remember. uh, and also cut all the video into short. For those of you who don't have the 1000 watch hour, I do have them, but so when I do short, it may not give me watch hours because but it doesn't count, and it may not bring those people in the show to watch my watch hours, but it get again subscribers. So if you still need to hit the 1000 subscribers, that's the way to do it as well. So yeah, what else? Let me see. We all know about oh yeah, you know, the long form interview. If you have interviews, I'm gonna be cutting them in 10-minute videos. Maybe one video can become 3 to 4 videos. That's a way to have a lot of views, not a lot of view, but content on your channel without you sweating and recording, because we don't want to record every day. Okay, and I'm trying to make it as easy as possible, because I'm going on a 90-day run right now, where I will do everything that I can to get monetized within those 90 days. You know, we just have to believe that it's possible and not give up, because a lot of us are here because we love being on YouTube. We love sharing. So what else? Yeah, stop waiting for everything to be perfect. Okay, stop waiting for everything to be perfect. And I would love to connect with a lot of people as well, so we can support each other. It's very important to give your time to other creator as well, because that's the best way for you to get momentum, right? um right, let me see if there's anything else that I forgot here. Okay, yeah, yeah, so let me read your messages. Oh, I see a new friend that's here. Okay, that's great, you can do it. Yes, thank you so much, Melissa, for your support. I really appreciate you. um Hey, Crystal, Dr. Crystal, how are you? I'm up late. And look who's live. I know I decided to go live every day, 6 a.m. UK time. 6 a.m. is good because I can go off with my day. Uh, yes, connect and community are the key. Connection and community are the key. Absolutely. And I guess you've learned about you learned about the 8,000. I know many people, and I think you too, Crystal, you're not concerned about YouTube moving to 8,000 because your goal has never been monetization, right? Your goal is to use YouTube for what most people do, as a marketing tool, right? So, so proud of you to go live daily. Please, guys, Melissa, Dr. Crystal, do not let me drop off that goal of going live daily, okay? Because I know how it's easy to give up and to be like, no, 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 I don't want to do it. Yeah. Yes, you can, which is great. I have done private lives and repurpose them. Exactly. I have, because there's people that will be watching lives, but they won't go watch your long form video. So all these lives that I had here, I will repurpose them to make sure that I have enough content available for these 90 days. At least the day that I don't want to post something, but I will still be coming live, I will be able to have at least a video there working for me. So we need to work smarter, guys. Because the thing that we don't want to do is to burn out, right? Because if you're trying to post every single day and you have to create every single day, it's stressful. Use what you already have. Those old videos that don't count anymore within the 365 days. Because what's happening for me is last year, my channel did very well. And this channel, my channel is not doing well at all. Meaning that my hours roll back so fast. Like every single day, I'm losing a lot of hours. So, and it's scary, when I was almost at 4,000 watch hours, I was at 3,390. Okay, and then I went on holiday and everything just fall off, because if you're not active on YouTube, YouTube is not pushing your videos. And if you're not supporting other creator, but people are busy and everybody's supporting a lot of people at the same time. So you have to be in the game. You have to be present to be able to make it happen. So yeah, let me just quickly check here. Yeah, and the other thing is, I'm gonna take those 90 days to do experiment. Okay, to experiment on a lot of way to do content and see which one are working. So right now, I'm starting on Monday the lives every day at 6 a.m. And in 1 week, I will tell you how it goes. If I got enough traction, did it help my channel watch hour not going backward completely? Because every day it goes down from 390 is back. It's now down to 2,400, and it goes down all the time. I'm even afraid to look today, okay, to see where I am. So I'm gonna experiment on different ways. I started posting like my walking journey of my daily walks, right? And I've seen that the traction at the beginning, people responded. And as we were moving, it was going lower to even 18 views only. So I stopped them to only post them once a week. I have another video coming up this afternoon at 3 p.m. that will tell you where I will be talking about uh, my race to monetization. This is something that you can do as well if you're not monetized. People love hearing about uh, YouTube, okay, and see where you're at. So every Monday, I'm gonna post at 3 p.m. where I am with my watch hour, and compare with the week before. Did we go up or do we keep going back? So, and I'm hoping that with this live daily, I should be able to catch up, right? So yeah, I'm gonna test many 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 things. So let me check quickly. Yeah, so yeah, we need to move fast. Okay, fast enough, not burn out, fast. Move fast enough, putting strategy in place to be present, to increase our watch hours, but not burn out. Okay, this is why we're using old content as well and repurposing them. So because they're not earning us anything anymore right now. So if you want to know where I am, I'm at 2,400 114. That was yesterday. And today, I don't know, I haven't checked yet. And we are not walking away, guys. Okay, we're gonna do our very best to uh, use YouTube and to work on YouTube to build the momentum to increase those watch hours. And you have to be willing to go live as well. I don't know if any of you have been part of the YouTube bootcamp. I was how do you say that? I had the chance to be chosen to be on the YouTube boot camp. And what they told us is go live. They told us to go live because I go live once a month. Once a month. Is it once a month? No, once a week, sorry. And they told us if you're going once a week, try going twice a week. You know, as many time as you can. It's important because YouTube repay you when you actually present and using because they want people to create. So this is what YouTube themselves taught us at that boot camp. So that's what I'm doing here. Let's see. I may not be able to catch up every day, but I will try. Don't worry, Melissa. I'm so grateful for you to being here. Thank you so much for being here. So yeah, thank you. Hey Dora, how you doing? Uh yeah, I like you call her Mutiara. Yeah. So are you gone already? I was about to send you a message. Anyway, guys, I think that's all I had to say today. Let's not stop, okay? Don't let it stress you, okay? We have time to make a plan. Try. That's the time for you to try everything that you can to uh forgive me, to get monetized, okay? I'm gonna doubling down. This is why I say it's a kick in the butt. I did a video that worked well. It's like my hair, like my dreadlocks, and that video did so well. It's been a while that I've said I will double down on that video. Never done it. It's over a year since I started my dreadlocks. So now I'm going to create that video because I know it's going to bring the views. Okay. I understand that we need to niche. Okay. But the niche is me, women over 50 reinventing ourselves, and that my hair is part of me. That's how I see it because I'm going to throw what I can at YouTube to bring the views on the channel, the watch hours. And guys, it takes only one videos, and I'm proof of that on my other channel. When I was about to throw, I actually did throw the towels on that channel. I'm like, I can't do it. It's been 2 years. I'm here, blah blah blah. And then I went sat on my garden and start talking. The video is almost at 200,000 subscribers. Okay, and that video got me monetized. And I remember also two it's a couple, I forgot the name, something hoppers on YouTube. I did a live where I was talking about them and shouting out the channel. They were still at like 100 and something subscribers or whatever, and they're now at 2,000 something subscriber and they monetize, and they just started the channel before. You don't know. That's why I always say YouTube is a lottery. Okay, you don't know. It's that time when you're about to give up. That for me, I will do my best until the 31st of January 2027. Okay, and because I know that even if I don't get monetized, I know that I would have done my best to try to get monetized before that goes to that crazy 8,000. And the other thing as well is you never know that even the video that you're posting then now, even if on the 8th, on the 1st of February, when they move to those crazy 8,000 watch hours, one of your videos that you've been making until January 31st may be picked up by the algorithm and win you thousands of subscribers. It happened. I have those videos not in on this channel. This channel is like, I don't know. I was like, okay, maybe because English is not my language, that's why it's not working. So I can't really express the things the way I want to. On my other channel, he does that. I have those videos, they come and I'm like, this is so slow. They're like ranked on studio at 10, 10, 10. Like it's like the least favorite video on YouTube. And suddenly 3 days after I come in, the video is like 20,000 view. Whoa. So you never know. So go fight until the end. If you've been here grinding and trying YouTube for a while, do not give up now. Okay. Walk fast and do what you need. Don't burn out. Work intelligently. There's many ways. Repurpose things. Go live as many times as you want. Okay, if you can. For me, one time it's enough per day to go live. I can't do more than that. Uh, so yeah, let me just quickly check your. Oh, I see other friends here. Hey, I can see other friend. I see uh Karen. Hey, hi, Karen. At least I'm live at a time where you are awake. Okay, all right. Um, let me see. I'm about to go to Africa in a few days, and we'll meet Jazz in Zanzibar. Yeah. Um, we're gonna have to do a lot of lives when we're there. Anyway, Dora is the queen of the lives, okay? And I'll send her a message like, "Oh, Dora, how do you go live every day?" And da 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 da. She's like, "Just go live. You don't have to do perfect or anything, okay?" So yeah, you got this, Jazz. Thank you so much for your support, guys. And you got to not stop this time. Yes, I was telling everyone, like, okay, please do not allow me to stop. Okay, because I'm going for a 90-day race, and I'm like, and then I check the analytics, it's like it's not working, and this is not true. Because remember the lives that I was doing, like 90 days to travel bold, they actually kept my channel above water. My channel was growing slowly, but it was growing. Once I stop it, well, my watch hour was going down. So don't be discouraged because you maybe have 20 view, 30 view on the live. It's fine. Okay. Or even if you have only one person watching or you're alone watching, it's fine. Good to hear. I've been sick and twisted. Oh my God. Oh wow, twisted your ankle. That is, yeah, that's nasty. Well, yeah. Okay, get well soon. Okay. Rest that ankle because the ankle when you twist it is just nasty. It's really painful. Um, yeah. All right, all right. I'm just quickly checking the messages here. Yeah, we're gonna see each other in Zanzibar in a few weeks, and I can't wait. Zanzibar is a place that I love, and I hope that I will be able. Though I'm always already checking for the internet. The big issue I may have not quitting the lives is the fact that being in Africa, internet is unpredictable. So I think I'm gonna take a eSIM. Not I think I'll definitely take a eSIM to make sure that I have enough data for my lives. And I hope those data aren't affected by the fact that sometime when there's a load shedding, meaning that there's no electricity in Africa, is the thing where you don't have electricity. When there's no electricity, there's no internet. Let's say it may not be 6 a.m., but it may be whenever there's electricity or whenever internet is working, I will be going live when I'm away. So yeah, Karen, it's 6 in the UK. Yeah. Okay. And I can't wait to meet Jazz. Same here. Same here. Uh love your bright color, Jazz. Yeah. And you know that t-shirt? Do you guys recognize that t-shirt? Let me just remove the look. Do you guys remember that t-shirt? A small YouTuber club. I have to bring that back. I have to bring that t-shirt back to say, okay, we have to do it. We have to do it. We have, because Karen, you also into that race to become monetized um, by January 31st. And I know people say it's not important, blah, 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 to get monetized, but it's still a goalpost that I want to reach. And I know a lot of people want to reach it because when you reach it, you're part of the game, of the YouTube game. And I don't think having AdSense is bad. It's something that can help. You may not be having millions, but sometime I remember when I was in Antalya, Turkey, guys, I had spent my travel money and I was I had nothing left. And I was praying, oh my goodness, let me see where I can take some money. And that day, YouTube paid me £90. £90 is above $100 from my other channel, okay, not this one. And this money saved me and allowed me many times YouTube money when you arrive. I'm like, okay, thank you. So yeah, okay, it's important. Everyone here has to support you. Thank you so much. Her background looked good. I did that during COVID. Don't you remember there was like a challenge online on TikTok everywhere? People were doing this on their wall. I created this one and one in my bedroom upstairs. So this is my creation. I looked in my garage and took all the old paint that I find, and I decided to create that design in here. And it's true, it gives like a good backdrop. Were you talking about that, Karen? Yeah, it gives a good backdrop. At some point, I wanted to paint it completely white because I wanted to have a white background, but I was like, no, that's okay. I actually like it, and yeah, great t-shirt. Yeah, thank you, Melissa. I actually have it now on my store. I have a store where I created, and it's Vicky who gave me the idea. She's like, Jays, you should make a t-shirt small YouTuber club. And I made it. But this one I did it by hand, with those print over t-shirt. And I used to give it to my friends when I meet them. So guys, I think this is all I had for today. So I'll be here tomorrow. If you can't catch me live, catch me on the replay. And no, we're not going to give up. I'll be here every day talking about different subject. I have no idea what I'm talking about tomorrow yet, but I'm gonna try my best. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to get monetized and to have YouTube as one of the stream of income that will help me to get my early retirement. All right, ladies. So I'm gonna start the day. It's 7 a.m. now in the UK. So I spent 1 hour here with you guys, and that's what I want my life to be, around 1 hour maximum. So I'm gonna go now. I want to thank you all, guys. Dora, Melissa, Karen, for being here with me, and you guys who are behind the computer and maybe not commenting. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like the live, guys, and I see you here tomorrow morning when we'll talk about how the background reminds of the. Okay, I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna have to go and check it out. Yeah, the Kimbra and Goti song. I don't know. Goti, I'm sure I pronounced it badly. I'll check that out, Melissa. Melissa, thank you so much. It was really nice having you here. Um, thank you for the support. Hey, mate. Hey, maybe it is time. If this time works, we could all come together. 100%. I'm in. Yeah, definitely. I'm happy to have you on the channel as well. Come and chat. If we want to chat about our how we're doing, what we're doing to get monetized, right? I'll be happy to. Blessing. Have a great day, Just. Thank you. Blessing to you too. Live on all channel one day soon. Yeah, sure. 100%. If we can, we'll talk on WhatsApp, Karen, if we can organize it. And yeah, definitely. So that could be my live of the day, as I'll be doing my live. So I could just plan this one. So no problem at all. Guys, have a good day, good night where you are. Thank you again for your support. And I see you tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. What time did you start? An hour ago? Yeah. I started at 6 a.m., but a little bit past 6 a.m. because it says 59 minutes, because it took time for me to start. I was like, am I doing it? Let me push it back. I was almost not doing it today. I'm like, okay, you have to do it. It doesn't matter. Okay, roll out of the bed, put a t-shirt, and then just do it. So that's what we did, and I'm happy I did. So, and managed to connect with all of you guys that I'm not able to connect with often because you live on the other side of the world. So thank you. Have a cool day. That'd be good. Cool also because, oh my goodness, it's so hot here. Okay. Good day. Good night. Love you all and see you tomorrow, 6 a.m. Okay. Or in the replay. Thank you. Bye, guys. Have a good day.